God is trying to warn you. He is begging you to hear him. This is his last attempt. If you skip this, you will get into huge trouble. Listen closely, because this is not random and it is not ordinary. I am calling you right now because something is about to shift in your life. And if you ignore this moment, you may walk straight into a path filled with pain that was never meant for you. I am reaching for you with urgency because I see what is ahead, and you do not. I am not speaking to everyone. I am speaking directly to you because you have been chosen to hear this before it is too late. If you feel something pulling you to stay and read, that is not coincidence. That is me trying to protect you from what is coming. Type yes to affirm. What I am telling you right now is not meant to scare you, but to wake you up. There are decisions forming around you, influences creeping into your path, and distractions trying to pull you away from what is right. You have been sensing something is off. Something does not feel right deep inside, and that feeling is not your imagination. That is me placing a warning inside your spirit so you do not fall into something that could cost you deeply. You are standing at a turning point, and the next step you take matters more than you realize. Pause for a moment and show your support by liking this video, because this connection right now is not by accident, and it helps this reach those who need it. I see the things you cannot see. I see the trap that is being set. The situation that looks harmless on the surface, but carries consequences underneath. You have been ignoring small signs, brushing off little nudges, and telling yourself everything will be fine. But I am telling you clearly now, this is not the time to ignore what you feel. This is the time to listen carefully, because I am trying to guide you away from something that could break your peace. There are people around you whose intentions are not what they seem. They may smile at you, speak kindly, or offer you something that looks good, but not everything that looks good is sent for your good. You must begin to see with deeper understanding and not just with your eyes. I am asking you to slow down and pay attention, because rushing forward right now could lead you into a place that drains your strength, your joy, and your purpose. You have been asking for signs, and this is one of them. You have been wondering if I am listening, and this is your answer. I have heard every silent prayer, every moment of confusion, and every time you felt unsure about what to do next. I am not distant from you. I am closer than you think, and I am speaking now because I refuse to let you walk blindly into something that can be avoided. Type 1111 to affirm. There is a pattern forming, and you have already noticed pieces of it. Certain situations keep repeating, certain feelings keep returning, and certain choices keep presenting themselves in different forms. This is not random. This is a cycle trying to pull you in, and if you do not break it now, it will only grow stronger. I am stepping in at this moment because this is your chance to stop it before it takes hold of your future. You are not weak, and you are not lost. You are simply being tested at a level that requires deeper awareness. I trust you enough to reveal this to you because I know you have the strength to respond the right way, but you must choose to listen. You must choose to act with wisdom instead of impulse, and with faith instead of fear. There is also something you have been holding on to that you need to release. It may be a habit, a connection, or a decision you have been delaying. You already know what it is, because it has been weighing on your heart. I have been nudging you about it, but you kept pushing it aside. Now I am telling you clearly, this is the moment to let it go. Holding on to it will only pull you closer to the trouble I am warning you about. I am not trying to take something good away from you. I am trying to protect something greater that is waiting for you. There is a blessing ahead, but you cannot reach it if you walk into the wrong path right now. This is why I am speaking with urgency, because timing matters. The decisions you make in this moment will shape what comes next. Do not let comfort fool you. Sometimes the easiest path is the most dangerous one. Sometimes what feels familiar is what keeps you stuck. I am calling you to rise above what is easy and step into what is right. It may not feel simple at first, but it will lead you to peace, clarity, and protection. You are not alone in this. I am guiding you even when you cannot see the full picture. I am placing thoughts in your mind, feelings in your heart, and moments like this in front of you so you can recognize my voice. This is not the last time I will speak to you, but this is a critical moment you cannot ignore. The trouble I am warning you about is not meant for you. It is something you can avoid if you listen now. But if you choose to ignore this and move forward blindly, the consequences will be heavy, and the lesson will be harder than it needs to be. I do not want that for you. I want you to walk in peace, in safety, and in the purpose I have prepared for you. Can 9 simple words really change your financial life? More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. Brain experts were shocked when they discovered this password works up to 20x faster than the law of attraction. People are repeating it daily and watching money flow like water into their lives. Some even believe the results are so powerful, it feels divine. But this breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. Take a breath and let this settle in your heart. You are being redirected, not rejected. You are being protected, not restricted. Every word you are reading right now is meant to guide you away from harm and towards something better. But the other one, the one that feels heavier and requires more courage, is the path that carries your protection. I am calling you toward that path, even if it feels uncomfortable at first, because I see where it leads and you do not. You have been delaying a decision, hoping that time will make it clearer without you having to act. But time alone will not fix this, because the answer has already been placed inside you. You keep returning to the same thought, the same feeling, the same inner voice that tells you something needs to change. That is not doubt, that is direction. I am urging you now to stop pushing it aside and begin to trust what you already know deep within your spirit. There is something trying to distract you from what truly matters. It may come in the form of opportunities that seem attractive, or people who suddenly demand your attention, or situations that pull your focus away from your purpose. Not everything that enters your life at this moment is meant to stay. Some things are sent to test your awareness and your ability to choose wisely. If you give your attention to the wrong things now, you may miss what is truly meant for you. Type 222 if you trust God. I need you to slow down your steps and examine what is happening around you with clear eyes. You have been moving quickly, reacting to situations instead of pausing to understand them. This is not the time to rush. This is the time to observe, to reflect, and to listen carefully. When you slow down, you will begin to see the truth behind what is being presented to you. There are words that have been spoken to you recently that did not sit right in your spirit. You tried to ignore them, but they stayed with you, repeating quietly in your mind. That discomfort is not without reason. I am showing you that not every voice you hear should be trusted. Some voices are meant to guide you, but others are meant to mislead you. You must begin to discern the difference, and I will help you do that if you stay connected to me. You are stronger than the pressure you feel. Right now, it may seem like everything is pushing you in a certain direction, as if you have no choice but to follow. But you do have a choice. You always have a choice. And I am reminding you that your strength comes from standing firm in what is right, even when it feels difficult. You are not meant to be carried by pressure. You are meant to stand in truth. Take a moment to show your support by liking this video, because your connection here is meaningful and it helps this reach others who need this guidance. There is also something you have been fearing, something you have been trying not to think about. You have been avoiding it, hoping it will pass on its own. But avoiding it will not make it disappear. I am asking you to face it with courage, because the fear loses its power when you confront it with truth. You are not as vulnerable as you feel. You are protected, but you must still act with awareness. You are being watched over in ways you cannot see. There are moments where things could have gone wrong, but they did not. There are situations where you were redirected without even realizing it. That is not luck. That is my hand guiding you, keeping you from harm. And I am doing it again right now by bringing this warning to you. Type 777 to receive blessings. You must also guard your energy. Not everyone deserves access to your time, your thoughts, or your plans. You have been too open in some areas, sharing things that should have been protected. I am not telling you to isolate yourself, but I am telling you to be wise. Keep certain things between you and me, because not everyone around you understands your journey or your purpose. There is a shift coming, and it will require you to step into a new level of awareness. The way you have been thinking, reacting, and choosing will need to change. This is not punishment. This is growth. I am preparing you for something greater, but you cannot carry old habits into what is ahead. You must become more intentional with your actions and more careful with your decisions. You have also been underestimating yourself. You have been thinking you are not ready, not capable, or not strong enough to handle what is in front of you. But I would not bring you to this moment if you were not ready for it. Everything you have gone through has been shaping you for this exact point. The strength you need is already within you, and I am here to guide you as you use it. There is a door that is about to open, but it is not the one you have been focusing on. You have been looking in one direction, expecting something specific, but I am preparing something different. If you stay fixated on what you expect, you may miss what is actually meant for you. Be open to what I place in front of you, even if it does not look like what you imagined. Do not ignore the small changes happening around you. The slight shifts, the subtle differences, the quiet signs, they all matter. I am communicating with you through these moments, showing you what to move toward and what to step away from. Nothing is random. Everything is part of the guidance I am giving you. What if attracting wealth didn't require hard work, just the right words? This forgotten prayer is now transforming ordinary people into debt-free, financially free individuals. Scientists say each of these 9 words activates a hidden abundance center deep in your brain. People are using it from home and seeing results in just weeks. It was never meant for the public, and now that it's out, the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You are not being left alone in this process. Every step you take with awareness brings you closer to peace and further away from trouble. I am not asking you to be perfect. I am asking you to be attentive. Pay attention to what you feel, what you notice, and what continues to repeat. Those patterns are speaking to you. What lies ahead depends on what you choose right now. This is why I am speaking with urgency. Not because I want to pressure you, but because I want to protect you. You have the ability to avoid what could harm you and step into what will bless you. But you must choose with intention, not with habit. There is a situation that has been building quietly, something that did not appear suddenly but has been forming step by step. You may have overlooked small details, ignored certain signs, or convinced yourself that it was nothing serious. But now it is reaching a point where it can no longer be ignored. I am bringing it into your awareness because I want you to act before it grows into something heavier. You still have the power to shift the direction, but you must not delay any longer. Type 1212 if you trust in Jesus. You have been giving your energy to things that drain you instead of strengthen you. You wake up with a sense of heaviness, and even when you try to push through, something inside you feels tired. That is not because you are weak, it is because you have been connected to things that are not meant to stay in your life. I am asking you to begin releasing what does not bring you peace. When you remove what drains you, you create space for what restores you. There is also a truth you have been avoiding because it is uncomfortable. You have seen it, felt it, and understood it deep inside, but accepting it would require you to make a change. And change can feel difficult, especially when it involves letting go of something familiar. But holding on to something that is not right for you will only lead you into the trouble I have been warning you about. I am asking you to be honest with yourself now, because honesty will lead you to freedom. Take a moment to show your support by liking this video, because your action helps this reach someone else who is standing at a similar turning point. You are not alone in feeling uncertain. Even when you feel like you have no one to talk to, I am listening to every thought that passes through your mind. I see the moments when you feel confused, the times when you feel pulled in different directions, and the times when you wish someone would just tell you clearly what to do. That is what I am doing right now. I am speaking into your situation, so you can move with confidence instead of hesitation. There are people who have been observing you quietly, paying attention to your decisions, your reactions, and your direction. Not all of them have your best interest at heart. Some are waiting for you to make a mistake, while others are trying to influence your path in ways you do not fully notice. This is why I am asking you to be more aware, more careful, and more intentional. Not everyone deserves access to your thoughts or your plans. Type 1010 to claim miracles. You have also been carrying a burden that you were never meant to carry alone. You have been trying to figure everything out by yourself, taking on responsibility after responsibility without giving yourself a moment to breathe. I am reminding you that you do not have to do this alone. When you release your worries to me, you create space for peace to enter your heart. You are not meant to carry the weight of everything by yourself. There is a decision approaching that will require you to choose between what is easy and what is right. The easy path will tempt you because it promises quick comfort and immediate relief. But the right path, even though it may feel harder at first, will lead you to lasting peace and stability. I am asking you to look beyond the surface and consider where each choice will take you. Do not choose based on how something feels in the moment. Choose based on where it leads. You have been given chances before, moments where you were warned, guided, and redirected. Sometimes you listened, and sometimes you did not. But this moment is different. This is a stronger call, a clearer warning, and a more urgent direction. I am not repeating myself without reason. I am emphasizing this because the outcome depends on how you respond now. You are capable of making the right choice. Do not doubt yourself. The hesitation you feel is not because you are incapable, it is because you are standing at a moment that matters. Important decisions often come with a sense of weight because they carry real consequences. But I have already equipped you with what you need to handle this. Trust what you feel when it aligns with peace, clarity, and truth. There is also something being prepared for you behind the scenes, something you cannot yet see but will soon recognize. I am aligning things in your favor, opening paths that you did not expect and placing opportunities in front of you at the right time. But these things will only come into your life if you stay on the path that leads to them. If you step away from that path now, you may delay what is meant for you. You must begin to trust the process, even when you do not understand every detail. Not everything will make sense immediately, but that does not mean it is not right. I am guiding you step by step, revealing what you need to know when you need to know it. Your role is to stay attentive, stay faithful, and stay willing to act when you feel that inner confirmation. The warning I am giving you is not meant to limit you. It is meant to protect you so you can reach what is truly meant for you. I do not want you to settle for something that looks good for a moment but leads to regret later. I want you to walk into something that brings lasting peace, strength, and purpose. Why are neuroscientists calling this a wealth trigger? Because over 19,547 people are already using this 9-word password, and their lives are changing fast. Unexpected deposits, cleared debts, a completely upgraded lifestyle. Scientists say it taps into a 150-million-year-old brain system that controls abundance and financial flow. It's already changed the lives of thousands in just weeks. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. Do not ignore this moment. Do not brush it aside and tell yourself you will think about it later. Later is not guaranteed in the way you expect. Right now is where your power is. Right now is where your choice matters. Right now is where you can change the direction of what is ahead. When your focus is scattered, your judgment becomes clouded, and that is when mistakes begin to happen. I am helping you gather your attention again so you can move with clarity and strength. This is how you avoid what is not meant for you and step into what is prepared for you. There is something you have been tolerating that you should have already addressed. You kept telling yourself it would improve, that it would resolve on its own, or that you could manage it without making a change. But what you tolerate repeatedly begins to shape your environment, and your environment begins to shape your outcomes. I am showing you now that this is no longer something you can overlook. If you continue to allow it, it will grow into a situation that becomes harder to correct later. Type 333 if you believe God is guiding you. You are not being asked to act out of anger or frustration. You are being asked to act out of wisdom. There is a difference between reacting emotionally and responding with understanding. I am guiding you to step back, observe what is happening, and then make a decision that aligns with truth. When you act from a place of clarity, you avoid regret and move with confidence. There are patterns in your life that are trying to repeat themselves again. You have already experienced similar situations before, and you know how they ended. This is your moment to break that pattern. You are not meant to relive the same lessons over and over again. You are meant to grow beyond them. I am giving you the awareness you need so you can recognize the pattern before it fully forms. Take a moment to show your support by liking this video, because your action helps spread this guidance to others who are being called to listen. There is also a quiet strength within you that you have not fully embraced yet. You have been questioning your ability to stand firm, to make difficult decisions, and to walk away from what no longer serves you. But I placed that strength inside you for a reason. It is not something you need to search for outside yourself. It is already there, waiting for you to trust it and use it. You have been too hard on yourself for past choices. You have been carrying guilt, replaying moments, and wishing you had acted differently. But holding on to that guilt will not help you move forward. I am not reminding you of your past to weigh you down. I am reminding you of your growth so you can see how far you have come. You are not the same person you were before, and that is why you can make a different choice now. Type 888 to receive divine protection. There is a need for you to create boundaries in your life. Not every situation deserves your involvement, and not every person deserves your access. You have been giving too much of yourself without considering the cost to your own peace. I am asking you to protect your energy and be selective about where you invest your time and attention. Boundaries are not rejection, they are protection. You may feel a sense of urgency building inside you, a feeling that something needs to change now. That feeling is not pressure, it is alignment. It is your spirit recognizing that this is the moment to act. Do not ignore it or push it aside. When you feel that inner push, it is because everything is lining up for you to take a step forward. There is also something you have been waiting for. Something you have been hoping would arrive before you make a certain decision. You have been telling yourself that once that thing happens, then you will act. But I am telling you now, do not wait for that sign. This is your sign. Waiting any longer may only delay what is already ready for you. You are being prepared for a shift that will require you to move differently. The way you think, the way you choose, and the way you respond will all need to rise to a new level. This is not about becoming someone else. This is about becoming more of who you are meant to be. Growth requires change, and change requires courage. There is a path in front of you that leads to peace, but it is not the path that everyone around you is taking. You may feel alone in your decision, and you may feel misunderstood by others. But you are not meant to follow the crowd. You are meant to follow the truth that I place inside your heart. Even if no one else understands your choice, I do. You have been given insight that others do not have. That is why certain things stand out to you, why certain situations feel different to you, and why certain choices feel heavier to you. You are seeing beyond the surface, and that is a gift. Do not ignore it. Use it to guide your steps and protect your path. There is also a need for you to let go of control in certain areas. You have been trying to manage every outcome, anticipate every possibility, and ensure that everything goes exactly as you expect. But not everything is meant to be controlled by you. Some things require trust. When you release control and trust my guidance, you allow things to unfold in ways that you could not have planned on your own. You are not being led into uncertainty without support. Every step you take with awareness brings you closer to stability and further away from trouble. I'm not asking you to take a blind leap. I am asking you to take a step with trust, knowing that I am guiding you along the way. Do not underestimate the importance of what you are hearing right now. This is not just another moment, another thought, or another passing feeling. This is a turning point. The way you respond to this will shape what comes next in your life. A leaked 9-word password is quietly transforming people's financial lives. More than 19,000 people have already used it to attract wealth, freedom, and peace. People are using it daily from their couch and reporting real financial breakthroughs. Scientists say it activates deep brain pathways linked to money, working far faster than traditional methods. This was once hidden by elites, and now it's spreading too fast. But the government could take down this secret any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There is something in your life that has been quietly weakening your peace. It did not start as something obvious, and that is why you allowed it to remain. It entered slowly, disguised as something harmless, and over time it began to take more from you than it gave. I am bringing this into your attention now because it has reached a point where it can no longer stay hidden. You must decide whether you will continue to allow it or finally step away from it. Type 444 if you believe God is protecting you. You have been trying to hold everything together, trying to maintain balance, even when things feel unstable inside. You have been smiling through discomfort, pushing forward through doubt, and convincing yourself that you can handle it all. But I see the weight you have been carrying, and I am telling you that you do not need to keep carrying it like this. There is a better way, a lighter way, and it begins with releasing what is not meant for you. Take a moment to show your support by liking this video, because your action helps this reach someone who may be struggling in silence. You are also being asked to trust your instincts more than you trust appearances. Not everything that looks calm is peaceful, and not everything that looks exciting is beneficial. You have a sense within you that recognizes truth, even when it is not spoken openly. That sense is my voice guiding you from within. When something feels off, do not ignore it just because everything looks fine on the outside. There are choices being placed in front of you that may seem small, but they carry deeper consequences. It may be a conversation, a response, or a simple decision that feels insignificant in the moment. But these small choices are shaping the direction you are heading. I am asking you to treat every choice with awareness, because even the smallest step can lead you closer to or further away from what is meant for you. Type 999 to claim divine favor. You have been given time to recognize what needs to change, and that time is now coming to a close. This is not meant to pressure you, but to remind you that opportunities to act do not remain open forever. There are moments that pass, and once they do, the consequences follow. I am calling you to act now so you do not look back later wishing you had listened. There is also something you have been holding on to emotionally that is keeping you tied to the past. It may be regret, disappointment, or a sense of loss that you have not fully released. That weight is affecting how you see your present and how you approach your future. I am asking you to let it go, not because it did not matter, but because it no longer belongs in your life. You cannot move forward freely if you are still holding on to what has already passed. You are not being asked to forget what you have been through. You are being asked to grow beyond it. Every experience you have had has taught you something, and those lessons are meant to guide you now. You have gained wisdom, even if it came through difficulty. Use that wisdom to make better choices and to recognize what is right for you. There is also a need for you to become more disciplined in certain areas of your life. You have been allowing distractions to take your focus, and those distractions are pulling you away from your purpose. Discipline is not about restriction, it is about direction. When you become disciplined, you align your actions with your goals, and you move forward with clarity. You may feel like you are standing alone in some of your decisions, and that can feel uncomfortable. But being alone in a right decision is better than being surrounded in a wrong one. You are not truly alone, because I am with you in every step you take. Even when others do not understand your choices, I understand them, and I am guiding you toward what is best for you. There is something better waiting for you, something that aligns with your peace, your purpose, and your growth. But you cannot reach it if you remain where you are. Staying in a place that no longer serves you will only keep you from stepping into what is meant for you. I am calling you forward, even if it feels uncertain at first. You have already come this far. You have already faced challenges, made difficult decisions, and grown in ways you once thought were impossible. This next step is not beyond you. It is simply another level of your journey, one that requires you to trust yourself and trust my guidance. Do not ignore the clarity that is forming within you. Do not push it aside or convince yourself that it is not important. This clarity is your direction. It is your protection. It is your way forward. There is a shift happening inside you, and it is changing the way you look at everything around you. Situations that once felt acceptable are no longer sitting right with your spirit. Conversations that once seemed normal are now revealing deeper meanings. You are not imagining this. Your awareness has increased, and with that awareness comes responsibility. You can no longer return to the same way of thinking because you now see what you could not see before. Type 666 if you believe God is guiding your path. You have been given clarity for a reason, and that reason is to act on it. Clarity without action will not protect you. Understanding without change will not move you forward. I am asking you now to take what you have realized and apply it to your life. This is where your transformation begins, not just in what you know, but in what you choose to do. Take a moment to show your support by liking this video, because your action helps this reach someone who may be on the edge of making the wrong decision. What secret did elites use to attract wealth so easily? A simple 9-word password now leaked to the public. People are using it daily and watching money flow into their lives like never before. Scientists say it activates an ancient brain system tied directly to abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. It's already helped thousands become debt-free in just weeks. But this breakthrough is under pressure and may disappear at any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. There is something in your environment that is no longer aligned with who you are becoming. It may have once fit into your life, but it does not fit anymore. Holding on to it now will only create tension within you, because your growth is pulling you in one direction, while that situation is pulling you in another. You must decide which direction you will follow. You cannot move forward while holding on to something that belongs in your past. You have also been tested in ways that you did not expect. There were moments where you felt pushed, moments where you felt challenged, and moments where you questioned your own strength. But every test you faced was preparing you for this moment. You were being shaped, strengthened, and made ready for the decisions you are now being called to make. Nothing you went through was wasted. Type 555 to receive divine strength. You are beginning to understand that not every opportunity is meant to be accepted. Some opportunities are distractions in disguise, designed to pull you away from your true path. They may look appealing, they may seem beneficial, but they do not align with what is meant for you. I am asking you to look beyond the surface and consider the deeper impact of what you are choosing. There is also a need for you to trust your timing. You have been comparing your journey to others, wondering why certain things have not happened yet, but your path is not meant to look like anyone else's. What is being prepared for you requires a different process, a different pace, and a different level of readiness. Do not rush what is meant to unfold in its proper time. You are being called to step into a higher level of responsibility, not just in your actions, but in your mindset. The way you think about yourself, your situation, and your future needs to align with where you are going. You cannot carry old doubts into a new level of growth. You must begin to see yourself as capable, strong, and guided. There is also something you need to forgive, something that has been holding a quiet place in your heart. It may not be something you think about every day, but it still affects you in subtle ways. Forgiveness is not about forgetting what happened. It is about freeing yourself from the weight of it. When you release it, you create space for peace to enter your life. You have been protected more times than you realize. There were moments where things could have gone differently, moments where you could have been pulled into situations that would have harmed you, but you were guided away, sometimes without even noticing it. That protection is still with you now. It is guiding you through this moment, helping you see what you need to see. There is a decision you are about to make that will define the next phase of your life. It may not seem like a major decision on the surface, but it carries deeper consequences. This is why I have been speaking to you with such urgency. I want you to choose with awareness, not with habit. I want you to move with clarity, not with confusion. You are not being left to figure this out on your own. Every step you take with awareness is supported by guidance. Every decision you make with intention brings you closer to peace. You are not alone in this process. You are being led, protected, and prepared. Do not let doubt enter your mind now. You have already come too far to turn back. The clarity you have gained is your strength. The awareness you feel is your protection. Trust it, use it, act on it. You have reached a point where the truth is no longer distant from you. It is right in front of you now, clear and undeniable, and you can feel it settling deep within your heart. This is not a moment of confusion anymore. This is a moment of decision. Everything you have been shown, everything you have felt, and everything you have begun to understand is leading you to act with purpose. I am not bringing you this far just to leave you uncertain. I am bringing you here so you can move forward with clarity and strength. There is something final about this moment. Not in a way that ends your journey, but in a way that closes a chapter that no longer belongs in your life. You have been standing between what was and what is meant to be, and now you are being called to step fully into what is ahead. Holding on to what is behind you will only slow you down. Letting go will free you in ways you cannot yet fully see. Type 111 if you believe God is leading you. You have been given multiple chances to recognize what needs to change, and each time, the message has become clearer. This is not the first time you have felt this pull, but it is the strongest it has ever been. That is because this is the moment where everything aligns for you to act. The hesitation you feel is natural, but it is not meant to stop you. It is meant to remind you that this choice carries meaning. Take a moment to show your support by liking this video, because your action can help someone else who is on the edge of a decision that could change everything. There is something you must walk away from, and you already know what it is. You have felt it in quiet moments, in times when you were alone with your thoughts, and in the small signals that kept appearing around you. You tried to justify it, to give it more time, to see if it would change, but now you understand that it is not meant to continue in your life. Walking away will not weaken you, it will strengthen you. Why are thousands suddenly becoming financially free? Because they discovered a 9-word wealth password hidden in neuroscience research. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected money, cleared debts, and new opportunities. Some say the results feel almost divine. Scientists confirm it activates a powerful, ancient part of your brain linked to wealth and abundance. But now that it's leaked, it won't stay available for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You are not losing something valuable. You are releasing something that has already taken more from you than it should have. What you are making space for is greater than what you are leaving behind. This is not about sacrifice. This is about alignment with what is right for you. Type 1313 to claim your breakthrough. You have also been carrying a fear of the unknown, wondering what will happen once you take this step. That fear is trying to keep you where you are, because what is familiar feels safer than what is new. But I am telling you clearly, what is ahead of you is not something to fear. It is something to trust. I am already there, preparing what comes next for you. There is a peace waiting for you that you have not felt in a long time. It is not a temporary peace that fades when situations change. It is a steady peace that remains even when challenges arise. That peace comes when you align your actions with truth. That peace comes when you listen and respond to the guidance you have been given. You are also stepping into a new level of awareness where you will begin to see things before they fully form. You will notice patterns earlier, recognize intentions more clearly, and understand situations with deeper insight. This is part of your growth. This is part of your protection. The more aware you become, the less likely you are to fall into what is not meant for you. There is a need for you to trust yourself more than you have before. You have been looking for confirmation outside yourself, waiting for others to validate what you already feel inside. But the confirmation you need is already within you. I am speaking to you through your thoughts, your feelings, and your awareness. Trust that voice. It is guiding you in the right direction. You are not meant to stay where you are comfortable if that comfort is holding you back. Growth requires movement, and movement requires courage. You have that courage within you, even if you do not always feel it. It shows in the way you have continued, in the way you have listened, and in the way you are still here now, ready to understand more. There is also something you must forgive within yourself. You have been holding on to mistakes, replaying moments where you feel you should have done better. But holding on to those thoughts will only keep you stuck. You have learned from those moments. You have grown because of them. Now, it is time to release them, so you can move forward without that weight. You are being given a fresh start, but it requires you to step into it fully. You cannot carry the past into what is meant to be new. You must allow yourself to move forward with a clear heart and a clear mind. This is your opportunity to begin again, but in a way that is aligned with everything you have learned. You are not alone as you take this step. I am with you in every decision, every movement, and every moment of uncertainty. You may not see the full picture yet, but you are not walking without direction. Every step you take with awareness brings you closer to where you are meant to be. Do not hesitate now. Do not step back into old patterns or familiar distractions. You have already seen too much to pretend you do not understand. This is your moment to act, to choose, and to move forward with confidence. You are now at the edge of a deeper realization, and I want you to stay still for a moment and let this truth settle inside you. Everything I have been showing you has been leading to this point where you no longer doubt what you feel. You are no longer searching for signs because you have become the one who recognizes them clearly. This is where your awareness becomes your guide and your protection becomes your strength. You are not the same person who started this journey, and that change is exactly what was needed. There is a final layer of understanding that you must accept. The warning I have been giving you is not only about avoiding something harmful, it is also about positioning yourself correctly for what is meant to come into your life. If you stay where you are not meant to be, you block what is meant to reach you. If you continue to hold on to what is not aligned, you delay what has already been prepared. This is why I have been calling you so strongly, because your next step matters more than you realize. Type 1414 to affirm your path. You have been sensing a shift in your environment, even in small ways. Certain conversations feel different, certain places no longer bring you comfort, and certain connections feel distant. This is not loss, this is separation for your protection. I am removing what cannot go with you to the next level of your journey. It may feel uncomfortable at first, but it is necessary for your growth. Take a moment to show your support by liking this video, because your action helps this reach someone who may be standing at the same moment of decision. You are also being asked to trust the silence. There are moments where things seem quiet, where nothing appears to be happening, and where you may feel uncertain about what is coming next. But silence does not mean absence. Silence is where preparation happens. I am working behind the scenes, aligning things that you cannot yet see, so that when the time comes, everything will fall into place. There is something you must fully release now. Not partially, not temporarily, but completely. You have been holding on to it with one hand while trying to move forward with the other. That is why you have felt stuck. You cannot move freely while still holding on to what is behind you. Let it go fully, and you will feel a shift in your spirit that confirms you made the right choice. Type 1515 to receive divine direction. Why are over 19,547 people suddenly attracting unexpected wealth? Because they started using a strange 9-word password discovered in neuroscience research. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. This password was quietly used by elites until a neuroscientist leaked it. Now it's spreading fast and could be taken down any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You are stepping into a level of clarity that will change how you see everything. You will begin to understand why certain things did not work out, why certain paths were closed, and why certain people could not stay in your life. It was not rejection, it was redirection. Every closed door was guiding you toward the right one, even if you did not understand it at the time. You have also been protected from situations that you thought you wanted. There were moments where you felt disappointed, thinking something good was taken from you. But now, you are beginning to see that what you thought you lost was actually something that could have caused you harm. I was protecting you even when you did not recognize it. There is a sense of readiness growing inside you now. You may not feel fully prepared, but you feel different. You feel more aware, more grounded, and more certain about what is right for you. That is because you are ready to Tao. You have been prepared through every experience, every lesson, and every moment of reflection. You are not stepping into the unknown without support. I am already ahead of you, preparing what comes next, making sure that what you step into is aligned with your growth and your purpose. You are not walking into emptiness. You are walking into something that has been carefully prepared for you. There is also a need for you to remain humble in this process. As your awareness grows, do not let it turn into pride. Stay grounded, stay open, and stay willing to learn. Growth is a continuous process, and there will always be more for you to understand. When you remain humble, you stay aligned with truth. You have been given a gift of discernment, the ability to see beyond what is obvious and understand what lies beneath. This gift will guide you, protect you, and help you make wise decisions. Use it with care. Do not ignore it, and do not let others convince you to doubt it. It is there for a reason. There is something new about to enter your life, something that will feel different from what you have experienced before. It will not carry the same confusion, the same heaviness, or the same uncertainty. It will feel right in a way that brings you peace. But you will only recognize it if you have fully released what was not meant for you. You are not being rushed, but you are being called to act. There is a difference. Rushing comes from fear, but calling comes from purpose. I am not pushing you into something without preparation. I am inviting you into something that you have already been prepared for. Do not look back with regret. Look forward with understanding. Everything that has happened has led you to this moment, and this moment is leading you to something greater. Trust that process. Trust the path. Trust what you feel inside. Stay connected to this voice, because even as you move forward, there will be more guidance, more clarity, and more understanding that will come to you. You are not walking alone. You are being led every step of the way. There is a deeper level of trust that I am asking you to embrace now. You have trusted me enough to listen, enough to stay, and enough to reflect. Now I am asking you to trust me enough to act without hesitation. The moment you begin to act on what you know is right, everything around you begins to align in ways you could not have forced on your own. This is where faith becomes movement, and movement brings results. Type 1616 to affirm your faith. You have been shown what needs to change, and you have felt the confirmation within your spirit. Now comes the part where you follow through. Following through is not always easy, because it requires you to step out of what is familiar and into what is right. But what is familiar has already shown you its limits. What is right will show you your growth. Take a moment to show your support by liking this video, because your action helps someone else who may need this guidance right now. There is something you must fully commit to, something you can no longer approach with half effort or hesitation. You have been standing between two positions, trying to keep one foot in what you know and one foot in what you are being called to. But you cannot move forward like that. You must choose fully, commit fully, and step forward without looking back. Type 1717 to receive clarity. You are not being asked to make this decision blindly. Everything you need to know has already been revealed to you in pieces. You have seen the signs, felt the shifts, and recognized the patterns. Now those pieces are coming together into a clear understanding. Trust that understanding. It is your guide. There is also a need for you to release any lingering doubt that tries to enter your mind. Doubt often appears right before a breakthrough, trying to convince you to turn back just when you're about to move forward. Do not let it stop you now. You have already come too far to allow uncertainty to pull you away from what is right. You have been given strength through every challenge you faced. There were moments when you thought you would not be able to continue, but you did. There were moments when you felt overwhelmed, but you still found a way forward. That strength is still within you, and it will carry you through this next step as well. There is a sense of alignment that will come once you act. You will feel it immediately, a shift in your spirit that confirms you made the right choice. That alignment brings peace, and that peace brings clarity. It is not something you have to search for. It is something that comes naturally when you are in the right place. Can 9 simple words really change your financial life? More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. Brain experts were shocked when they discovered this password works up to 20x faster than the law of attraction. People are repeating it daily and watching money flow like water into their lives. Some even believe the results are so powerful, it feels divine. But this breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. You are also stepping into a phase where your environment will begin to reflect your growth. New opportunities, new connections, and new experiences will begin to appear. They will not feel forced or confusing. They will feel natural, as if they belong in your life. This is what happens when you align yourself with what is meant for you. There is no need to fear what you are leaving behind. What you are leaving behind has already shown you its limits. What you are stepping into has not yet revealed its full potential. Trust that what is ahead holds more for you than what is behind. You have been prepared for this moment in ways you may not fully recognize. Every experience, every lesson, and every challenge has been shaping you into someone who is ready to make this choice. You are not stepping into something beyond your ability. You are stepping into something that matches the growth you have already achieved. There is also a need for you to remain focused as you move forward. Distractions will still appear, and there will still be moments that try to pull your attention away. But now you know how to recognize them. Now you know how to stay grounded in what is right. Keep your focus on what you have been shown, and do not allow anything to pull you away from it. You are not alone in this process. Every step you take is supported, guided, and protected. Even when you cannot see what is ahead, you are not walking without direction. You are being led with purpose, and that purpose is unfolding with every decision you make. Do not hesitate now. Do not second-guess what you already know. This is your moment to move forward with confidence, to act with clarity, and to step fully into what is meant for you. There is something final settling into your heart, something that confirms you already know what must be done. You have seen enough, felt enough, and understood enough to recognize the path clearly. You are not waiting for another sign, because this is your confirmation. I have brought you through every layer of doubt, so that when this moment arrived, you would not miss it. Now you must respond with the same clarity that has been given to you. Type 1818 to affirm your decision. You have been holding on to the idea that things might change if you wait a little longer. You told yourself that maybe it would improve, maybe it would become clearer, or maybe it would turn into what you hoped it could be. But now you see that waiting is no longer helping you. Waiting is only keeping you in a place that no longer supports your growth. This is the moment where you stop waiting and start moving. Take a moment to show your support by liking this video, because your action can help someone else who is standing at the same turning point. There is a release happening within you, and it is not something to resist. You are letting go of what you once thought you needed, and you are making space for what truly belongs in your life. This release may feel emotional, it may feel heavy for a moment, but it is necessary. When you let go fully, you allow new things to enter without resistance. Type 1919 to receive divine peace. You are also stepping into a level of confidence that you have not fully experienced before. This confidence is not based on what others think of you or what situations look like around you. It is based on what you know within yourself. It is rooted in the understanding that you are being guided, protected, and prepared. This kind of confidence does not shake easily because it is not dependent on external circumstances. There is something important you must remember as you move forward. Not everyone will understand your decision. Some people may question it, some may not agree with it, and some may even try to convince you to stay where you are, but you are not living according to their understanding. You are living according to the truth that has been placed inside you. Stay grounded in that truth, even when others do not see it. You have also been given the strength to handle what comes next. You may not know every detail of what lies ahead, but you do not need to. You only need to trust that you are prepared for it. Every step you take will reveal the next one, and you will continue to be guided as you move forward. There is a peace that is beginning to replace the tension you once felt. That peace is a sign that you are aligning with what is right. When you are in the right place, your spirit feels lighter, your mind feels clearer, and your heart feels steady. This is how you know you are moving in the right direction. You are no longer being pulled in multiple directions. You are moving with focus, with intention, and with purpose. This clarity is not something you need to search for anymore. It is something you now carry with you. It will guide your decisions, shape your actions, and protect your path. There is also a new level of awareness that will continue to grow within you.